Now, next month, a new car racing championship launches with a big difference to Formula One. The cars will be electric. The project is not just about competition. The idea is to help the image and sales of electric cars. Wellings has more.
It's time for a new era in car racing, and this one's electric. It's part of a drive to improve public perception of electric cars, beyond the obvious selling point of them being more sustainable than those that use fuel. 10 teams will race around street circuits in major cities, but final testing before next month's opening race in China was at the English racetrack of Donnington, where all the teams and technology will be based.
Other car racing projects have tried and ultimately failed to challenge the domination of Formula One. But this is not just about racing, it's beyond sport. Being part of an environmentally friendly project has advantages for the image of companies like Virgin. But how exactly do their cars work?
It's quite simple, really. You take a normal car, any normal car. You remove all the powertrain, you remove the engine, you remove the gearbox, you remove any of that. You replace it with a big battery with a lot of energy in it. We can easily go 250 kilometers per hour, but that would be on a fast open circuit.
Each driver will use 2 cars per race. The championship is sanctioned by Motorsport's world governing body, and it will help that 2 famous names will be in the driving seats. Senna, nephew of Ayrton, and Prost, son of his great old rival Alain.
No, Bruno and I know each other quite well. We are very good friends. He's a super nice guy, and I hope I can beat him, but I really hope we stay friends.
I think regardless of where it goes, it's an exciting championship to be, very competitive. And I think we can safely assume that it's going to be very good.
One of the 10 venues for the inaugural season is still to be announced, but the first event is in Beijing on September the 13th. Then Putrajaya in Malaysia in November, Punta del Este in Uruguay December, Buenos Aires January, Miami March, Long Beach April, the famous Monaco Street Circuit on May 9, Berlin at the end of May, and the final race is in London's Battersea Park in June. It all sounded good to the Donnington spectators.
The sound were a bit of an issue, but I think they sound brilliant.
It's almost as if it's like a small jet plane coming past you.
The sound is just unreal.
A sound legacy of electric vehicles, oil consumption and CO2 emissions down, plus job creation is the organisers' dream. But they'll need to find sustainable interest in the actual racing. Wellings, Jazeera, Donnington, England.